hottest music, Power 92.3. My name is McFly. I'm here with the one and only DJ Solo.
That's me.
What's up?
What's going on?
How's it going?
Pretty good so far, I guess.
Good. So you're known as a DJ, a turntablist, a chef, which we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit, a producer, a movie director, a rapper, a skater.
Yeah, I do a couple things.
You've got a lot of
yeah,
things that you do.
I just, I have a lot of interests, and I do what I like to do and things that are fun, and I just kind of follow my dreams. It's kind of cheesy, follow your dreams, but I mean, literally, that's kind of all I do, and that's all I've wanted to do since I was a little kid. So I do that stuff.
So let's start off with the DJ turntablist. You used to DJ with DJ Muggs, right?
That's right. I worked for DJ Muggs in California for a while. I lived out there for about 6 years. That was kind of random. I mean, if we're going back to turntablism, that was well before that. That's kind of what got me into DJing. Before I ever DJed, I used to kind of have a turntable and I would sample stuff and I would make beats, but I didn't really like DJ. But then when I saw people scratching and juggling and that sort of DMC routine stuff, that's what got me into it.
We're talking like turntables, like real records, right?
Oh,
like real
yeah. I mean,
records.
back in the day, man, like when, you had records with stickers on them and stuff, and you had to, your routines were, like 1 minute you practice for a year to do this, 2-3 minute routine or something like that. And that's, I mean, like I never was trying to like DJ at a club or, any of that stuff. I just wanted to like scratch. I was like, oh, these guys are using a record as like an instrument, and they were manipulating it and using it like, in a percussive way and manipulating sounds in ways that like I couldn't even imagine. So I was like, I want to do that. That to me seemed like the next level instrument, and I wanted to, play it. So
one of your biggest records is We Are Farmers.
Oh, well.
Right? I mean, in my opinion, that's what you...
I mean, I don't want to take full credit. That was originally, Three Loco. That's it's Andy Milonakis and who's all in that band? Riff Raff and with Dirt Nasty. And,
okay.
And that's those guys, and produced by DJ A, who's a really dope producer. But that was their song that they made, but I remixed it. So it's, it's my remix, but it's the original remix.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you're pretty well known for that song. I mean, every time I talk to somebody, they say that.
Yeah,
that is their favorite.
You know what it was? That song was the very first song that started off my Traps and Trees mix, which is a mix that I'm sort of well known for.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I draw. I'm from the Midwest. That mix is a big mix in the Midwest, and this is farm country. So
that Traps and Trees, that was Electric Daisy Carnival, right?
Electric Forest.
Electric Forest. Yeah, I get the two confused.
Okay,
so that's what I meant. Electric Forest. All right, so you just made the DJ Solo movie.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah, well, that was, it's something I've been working on for a long time. I mean, like, years and years and years. Not this particular thing, but just video DJing in general. Like, I kind of, like, since the inception of video DJing, I've kind of been into it, but I haven't really put anything out. I've been, working with it for a long time, so it takes a long time to create the content for that. So what I was doing was actually editing video to all of the music in my set, like hand-edited video that I'm taking clips from movies and shows and crazy, trippy stuff all over the place, but to the music, so it goes to that, and then DJing with those movies.
It was good, I liked it. It's a lot more enjoyable to listen to a mix when you have a movie to go along with it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a fan of that sort of thing, like crazy cartoon visuals with music. People would put out, just weird art videos and stuff like that, I always would get into that kind of weird, visual art, and as well with, audio and music and whatnot.
So I don't feel like a lot of people know you're actually a really good skater too. And I'm not talking like you can probably just do like a heel flip or something. Like you're straight up like going down ramps, hitting a freaking something, and then like grinding across the pole. And like you look like you should be on like the Red Bull freestyle.
Before I was DJ Solo, I was I was trying to be a professional skater, and like throughout my whole high school, junior high, I don't remember when I started, probably I was like 11, 12 years old, but that was what I wanted to do. Every thought that went through my mind was skateboarding for, up until I was probably in my like mid-20s or something. But like, I got hurt. I used to compete. I was sponsored. I did the whole thing. I mean, I was like live, eat, and sleep skateboarding. And then I got hurt, and so I stopped competing, and I was just kind of doing it for fun. And I still do it for fun, but I'm not trying to go do, 10-stair handrails anymore. I just like to go skate down the block and, do a couple ollies and go fast.
So does anybody, I mean, we mentioned it just a minute ago, but have you told anybody else what your next thing might be? As far as,
well,
can we talk about that?
No, I mean it's not like I didn't put this like a Facebook announcement.
This is
that.
the softer side of solo.
You know, I like to cook. You know, it's not a secret to the people that know me. I mean, even other DJs have had come through, and I'll cook for people. So that I'm not like a professional. I didn't go to cooking school. I watch like all those shows like Chopped and Iron Chef and all that stuff, and I'm just like taking notes in my mind. I'm trying to teach myself. I just like to do it because I have a lot of food allergies and things like that. So going out to eat for me is like a hard time. So I just had to cook for myself and learn how to cook and learn how to eat healthy ingredients and read things for all these things I could be allergic to. So I have a really specific way I got to eat. So I just had to learn to cook. So I'm just interested in it, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. It's like these, the list of things you named off. There's always something I'm interested in that's like my thing that I'm excited about at the moment. You know what I mean?
Who could be calling me right now? I can't believe this.
Oh, man.
All right. Oh, it's Amanda. All right. Sorry about that.
Hold on.
All right. So yeah, we should have had you cook for this party we're having tonight. I wish I would have known earlier. So let's talk about what do you got? You got anything coming up as far as producing, DJing shows, anything like that?
I mean, I'm always working on stuff. I don't have anything, that's that I can plug right now. That's a thing. I'm working on some beats. I got a new mix that's in the works. Like I said, it's nothing fully formed yet, but some projects that are definitely in the fire right now.
Okay. Well, tonight is the big show. It's the Ultimate Glow Party at the HOI Fair inside the Opera House. We've got we've got DJ Solo, we've got Positive Vibrations. I'm going to be throwing down a set, DJ Plan B, Sci-Fi, Timmy 2 Times. Who am I missing? Oh, Exclusive's going to be out there. I mean, pretty much every DJ in Peoria is going to be at this show tonight.
Yeah, that's what's up. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, and then tomorrow we're playing at the Charles Stubbs Masquerade in Champaign-Urbana at the Canopy Club. You've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah, and that was kind of like a launching point for me, that show. I moved to Chicago in about like 2008, 2009 from California, where I was working with DJ Muggs. That was kind of when dubstep was first happening, but I was starting to hear about these parties they had down in Champaign, and I was hearing, it was going off down there, so I'm like, I'm gonna go check that out, and they were really dope, and I went down there, and there was a lot of really cool people, and then Paz Vibes, we were doing shows in Chicago at this little bar, and we had Paz Vibes come play there one night, and that's when I met them, and they're like, yeah, you should come down, da-da-da-da, and then, that was like I said, 2009-ish, and like ever since then, I've been going down there and doing those shows.
There you go. Well, thanks for coming out. Thanks for coming to see me. And check them out tonight, like I said, at the Ultimate Glow Party at the HOI Fair in Peoria, and tomorrow night at the Charles Stubbs Masquerade in Champaign.
My website real quick before we go.
Plug it.
If you guys want some free music, I give all my stuff away for free. My mixes, my original beats and all that. It's www.djsoloisawesome.com. You can find me on Facebook, SoundCloud. DJ Solo is awesome. That's how to find me. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
There it is. That's DJ Solo. My name is McFly, and this is Power 92.3.